Okay guys, fun little guitar on the bench today. This is an Aria Pro, and this is the Cat. So kind of a strange little thing. One pickup, one volume, and this is very similar to another guitar that I have down here. Yeah, so I also have this one. Now this one is called the Wildcat Aria Pro II. Wildcat, so it's got 3 pickups. It's got a just like a Fender style trem. Old Japanese stuff though. 5-way switch. Pick guard on this one. This one there's no pick guard. And but really kind of a cool guitar because it's the whole Eddie Van Halen thing, right? Yeah, so it's got the whole pickup slanted in there. So this is kind of a fun guitar. Just got my hands on this thing recently. Got a little bit of noise right there. But yeah, I'm just going to string this thing up. Slam the action on it. Yeah, I love guitars that are the single humbucker. Kind of shined up pretty good. For as old as it is, I'm going to guess this guitar is, my best guess would be early 90s on this thing. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. It does look like a plywood body, but there was a lot of plywood stuff happening back in the 90s. Late 80s. Some guys were doing Kramer. A lot of these guys were doing plywood. Whoop! That's way too much. Okay, let's just hit the back of it here a little bit. I think on the back of the Dokken Tooth and Nail album, the photo on the back, I think George Lynch was holding one of these Aria Pro. Okay, that's not bad looking. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust these saddles a little bit. And kind of get them to where the guitar looks like it might be intonated a little bit better than it currently is. This G string looks like it's way too far forward, but then after I get the strings on it, I can double check these. Let's take a look at the fretboard here. And I've got my notched straight edge. And this is a long scale guitar. It's got a little bit of back bow right here. And so I'm going to leave it there without any string tension on it. That maybe isn't such a bad thing. It's got the old school, it looks like the 70s Fender bullet truss rod right there, and somebody scratched a little Anarchy thing in there, and maybe it says Chris right there, so somebody scratched their name into it. It's got some little scratches back here too. Alright, here's what's in the guitar vault today. This is an Ibanez Gem 505. So this is actually a Gem Ibanez, but this is the 505. Now there's a couple difference between this and the 777. We still got the monkey grip, but this doesn't have the Tree of Life inlays, and it doesn't have the frets that have been scalloped, and it has Ibanez pickups in it instead of the Evolution DiMarzio pickups. This has the regular straight from Ibanez, but it is actually a gem, the Gem 505. Let's do some F1 oil, put it on this fretboard, and this will kind of loosen up some of the dirt on there, and it'll really hydrate and really kind of makes these fretboards look really nice. Now the nut on this guitar seems like it's in good shape. And the fret ends feel nice on this guitar. They're not poking out. There's no fret sprout on this guitar. Okay, it's cleaning on it. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to take my fingerboard guard and a little 1000 grit sandpaper. We're just going to lightly hit these frets. Sign these babies up. I don't see, there's a little bit of fret wear. But I don't think this one got played very much. There's a couple little dents right there. Swap it over to my smaller guard. Alright, I think it's time for strings. Today's string choice. Okay, we got an older pack of B-52s, extra light, 9 through 42. Burbank, California. Everly. Tight wraps, bat sound. These are some older strings that I've had here in the store for a while. So I'm just kind of getting rid of some older stuff that's been around. I think somewhere these were Everly Music Company, Hollywood and Burbank. Yeah. Some weird older brand. Don't know if they ever really took off. Leave it in the comments if you heard of those strings, what they were. Early guitar strings. Yeah, so because of the color of the balls on the strings here, I'm going to say these were D'Addario strings, made by D'Addario. One string at a time. Okay, now I know why they put all those springs on there. I'm going to tighten these claw back up. But I like the idea of them floating around and all that kind of stuff. I want guitars to be fun, and I know it's not fun when you got to just keep tuning them. Alright, throw it up on my knee here. Let's see how this thing feels. Trying to go a half step down on the tuning to E flat. I think I know why they had 5 springs in it. And the claw tightened up. Because it's kind of like tuning a Floyd Rose on this thing. Whoa! Let's take a look now that we have a little string tension on it. Let's take a look at if the truss rod was still maybe too tight. Oh, it looks perfect now. Yeah, that took all that back bow. Just the string tension. So some of you guys make sure that you know, you can adjust your truss rod and look at it and see if it's straight and everything, but then when you put the strings on it, it makes it completely different. So always kind of look at your truss rod when it's under string tension. Yeah, so this thing's kind of just floating around there, but I like it, and it's just one of those fun little guitars to have hanging around in your collection. Nothing too serious about it. Just kind of a fun old guitar. And put this back plate back on. Don't have to get into it at a lot of money. It'd be a fun little EVH project if you wanted to stripe it. Yeah, stripe it, paint it white, stripe it again, paint it red. You got yourself a fun little EVH guitar. It's already got that single pickup in there at a slant. I think that's what they were going for when they put this thing together, was sort of their version of a like a Kramer or something. The cat. Fun guitar, man. There you guys have it. I'll see you in the next video. Let's move on to the next guitar, or if this is the last guitar of a Saturday setup video, I'll see you on the next guitar.